Welcome back to the universe of power. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Please like, comment, and subscribe for all things within the Power universe. With Season 4 approaching its final season, and Power Book 3 Raising Kanan getting an early renewal for 2 more seasons, there are numerous theories that continue to surround the Power universe. In today's video, I will break down what I believe are the top 5 theories currently within the Power universe. Without further ado, here we go. Before I get into the countdown, I would like to give a few honorable mentions. Now, of course, the biggest conspiracy still to this day is Ghost being alive. I have numerous videos giving my opinion on how everything went down that night and why Ghost is still alive. Another honorable mention that was recently given in the community chat from a subscriber was Zeke being alive. While I think that this would be a great plot twist that no one would see coming, I think it's safe to say Zeke is 100% dead and never returning. Besides the storyline of Mecca being his father, I really don't see why there would be any other use for the show to have Zeke fake his death. Now let's get into the actual top 5 countdown. Coming in at number 5 we have Steven Ott's control over everything. Ever since the OG Power series, we have seen Steven Ott from the DNC make a number of power moves. And they all were in favor of Ghost. Now I understand that Steven Ott wanted to keep the image of the DNC in a positive light, but even with Ghost being no longer around, Steven Ott is still making moves in favor of Ghost. There's not anyone within Power, past or present, that has been able to walk right into the courtroom and give the judge orders.
Wasn't privy to all this.
Take a fucking hike.
Mr. Ott, your language. This is my chambers?
Hey, Nina, you want to get reassigned to Utica?
What?
Okay, take a break.
So the main question is, why does he have so much power and say so over everyone? And why is he continuing to work in favor of Ghost? It's very possible that Steven Ott has unknown ties to someone higher up in the shadows. Whether it may be through the FBI or even the CIA. I do believe that Steven Ott has been in contact behind the scenes with Ghost, and I believe that Steven is the only person that can prevent Tariq from going to prison over the RICO investigation this season. Steven Ott is still a very much mysterious character that holds more power than anyone in Power, and we still know so little about his character. Coming in at number 4, we have how Mecca knew Tariq killed Ghost. Now, before anyone brings up Mecca being an informant for Blanca, I would like to point out one major factor. Blanca never knew that Tariq was the person who killed Ghost. She was only outside of the club when the shots were fired. Sure, you can say that Mecca was a federal informant government agent and he probably read files that the feds gave him, or he was spying on people who may have been associates of Ghost and Tommy. And if he worked in Lobo's operation, then he would know who Lobo's was supplying, which were Tommy and Ghost. But that still doesn't add up or make sense as to how Mecca knew Tariq shot Ghost. Which is why I believe there is one person that has been under the radar who was working with Mecca the entire time. Just think about it for a second. How was Mecca able to get inside the campus at Stansfield so easily? Let alone inside Tariq's dorm room when a key is needed to enter. Which leads me into number 3 in the countdown. Effie's backstory. In the past, I have made a number of different videos on Effie's true intentions. Before Noma's daughter was brought into the picture, I believed that Effie was Noma's secret daughter that has been gaining information on Tariq that Noma could use against him. But currently it's looking like Effie doesn't have any type of relation to Noma. Then I also had a theory on Effie being a CI. That was until we learned of Lauren actually being the CI for Jenny. But there are still unanswered questions about Effie's origins. Effie just appeared in Season 6 of the OG series when Tariq first started attending Choate. Still to this day we never learned as to who Effie was texting after she snitched on Tariq for dealing on campus. Which clearly showed that Effie was working for someone at that time. Which is why I believe that Effie has been, and is continuing to play both sides. And Effie's ties could be a lot deeper than just the DEA. Let me explain.
I have a CI embedded with them.
Just a matter of time. You really have a CI embedded in their organization? Yeah.
When Jenny Sullivan said that she had an informant deep inside their organization, everyone assumed that it was Lauren or Cooper Saxe. But the only problem with this is that neither Lauren or Saxe were deep inside Tariq's organization. Which is why I believe Jenny may have been talking about Effie. Just because Effie went to jail after Lauren pointed her out doesn't mean that Effie isn't an informant. Effie could be part of a long-running undercover investigation that only Jenny is aware of. There is still currently not enough evidence to arrest Tariq. Which is why I believe Effie is continuing to work undercover. And I also believe that Effie may have been secretly working for Mecca as well. Which would explain how Mecca was able to enter inside Tariq's dorm room so easily. It would also explain who Effie texted after she got Tariq kicked out of Choate. And the person that Effie could have been texting was Noma. Keep in mind that Mecca was not only just Noma's fiancé, but he was also Noma's eyes and ears in America. It's possible that Noma was Effie's connect back at Choate. Effie and Noma could be putting on an act in front of everyone in order to prevent Effie's cover from being blown. And whenever Tariq eventually finds this out, he will have no other choice but to take out Effie. Coming in at number 2, we have one of the longest running theories within the Power universe, and after last season, the speculation on this theory took a complete left turn for everyone. And that is, Unique being Breeze. While a number of people including myself thought Ronnie was Breeze, after the final episode of Season 3 in Raising Kanan with Unique's surprising return, the speculation has shifted to Unique actually being Breeze. Me personally, I am about 50-50 on this theory. On one hand, it makes sense at this point. What other reason would the show have to bring him back? Brain trauma causes personality changes, and I believe we could see Unique become a different person than he was in previous seasons. Pretty sure that's why Breeze had the same routine every day, so he wouldn't be seen out in the streets. He just appears in thin air like a breeze. I believe Unique's new persona will cause him to make bad decisions, but he will be even more ruthless. Which is why we were told in the OG Power series by Kanan, Breeze was strong, but he wasn't smart. And the other part of me feels like Breeze could be a new character that gets introduced next season. The theory of D-Wiz's brother being Breeze doesn't make sense when you really think about it. If D-Wiz's brother appears next season, chances are he will be focused on taking out Lou. Ask yourself this question: why would Kanan choose to work for someone that is trying to kill his uncle? This is why I don't see D-Wiz's brother turning out to be Breeze. Hopefully we will find out this upcoming season so the theories can be settled once and for all. And finally, we are here at number 1. Coming in at number 1 as the biggest theory currently in the Power universe we have the info on Junior's flash drive. Out of every theory that I have listed in this countdown, there seems to be more theories surrounding what's on Junior's flash drive than anything else. But the main theory out there is that the flash drive contains info showing that Junior is Ghost and Angela's son. I can somewhat see this theory being true, but at the same time I don't see Power recycling the same storyline that they did with Monet and Zeke. Now sure, you can say that Ghost got Angela pregnant right before she went away to college, but if that was the case, I believe Angela would have made some type of mention of this during her conversations with Paz, or at the very least some type of hint. And when it comes to Tariq's confession of killing Ghost that Saxe recorded, I don't see this being on the flash drive either. This evidence would immediately be thrown out of court once again. This is why I believe that the flash drive may contain 3 different forms of evidence. The first is likely proof of Tommy being alive and evidence of Tommy killing Angela. Keep in mind that Saxe was well aware of Tommy still being alive, especially after we saw Saxe give Diana a letter to give to Kate Egan. Secondly, I think that the picture of the police file that Saxe took when he snuck into Davis McLean's office is also on the flash drive. I believe that this could come into play this season and lead to Davis McLean losing his license as an attorney. Lastly, I believe that the final piece of evidence could be the proof that we all have been waiting for. The final piece of evidence could be the video footage from Club Truth the night Tariq shot Ghost. And when Junior watches the video footage, we could see what happened after Ghost was shot, and who exactly helped him into the ambulance seconds after Tommy left. And when Junior sees this footage, I believe that he will hold onto it and do his own investigating. And when Junior finds that there is no legitimate death certificate or records from the paramedics of the night Ghost was shot, I believe that this is when he will bring the video footage to the DEA. Before any of you disagree or tell me I'm reaching, keep in mind these are only theories. I don't claim to know more than I do. And this is power. We have seen far more unbelievable things happen in the past. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for all things within the Power universe. See you all next time in the universe of power.